I was surprised at how real life it was. It is not based around just objectives. Here's your objective, here's what you have to do, okay, now you're done. Every question, every module that they work with is pushing it past the point of what you should know in 8th grade. It really gets your kids to the point of asking questions that you didn't think are gonna come out of your 8th grader's mouth or out of your middle schooler's mouth. And so I was just surprised at how extensive the program was and how engaged my students were from it.
Good thing about the Jason curriculum was that all of the scientists that are featured in their curriculum are scientists who are alive and currently working in whether it's research or in several other industries.
For them to have this experience of meeting scientists like that is just, it's so wonderful.
As it engages what's really happening in real life to their 8th grade curriculum or their 7th grade curriculum, or it even goes into high school.
To be able to come back and to show them things that are happening in other areas of the world and directly align with the things we're teaching, I'm just really excited about it because I think that they're really gonna get a lot from the things that I learn and get to bring back to them.
It's enriching those kids that are ready and want to step forward. For those teachers that are looking for a way to review students and help them increase their learning, there's some things that they can do on their own as well as some things that the teacher can work with them to do.
A lot of curriculum that you work with at the middle school level just doesn't fit your needs. It doesn't work, and then you're left trying to create everything all over again. This program has really worked to find ways to empower teachers while empowering students, and so it gives you so many options on how to use the lessons inside your classroom.
Jason offers an online piece that's very simple and easy for students to use. Teachers can also use it to make assignments. Students can journal within the online piece, and there are also digital labs that are available through the online curriculum, and they have a leaderboard that is connected worldwide, so they can, if they want to be challenged enough, can compete against students from all over the world.
It makes me incredibly happy because I think a lot of the students, when they have a glimpse of something in school that they're really interested in, they don't really, especially in middle school, think, oh, this could be a career for me. So Jason directly puts in real world experiences in real places, and they show the real life scientists that have careers and the things that they're interested in. And I think that really motivates my students.
Kind of taken through, it feels like you're on an exploration. It feels like, okay, I've got to go find an answer. I've got to go research a topic. And from there, it's going to let you talk to real life scientists through podcasts, through interviews with those scientists, and you're going to see how that science relates back to something that's going to go way beyond even college degrees. For the kids, when they go onto the website and they log on, they're also going to see really interesting activities and labs and things like that that they can do both at school and at home. My kids love the game portion when they can find the games, and they think they're having fun. Well, I guess they are having fun, but they think they're not learning. But really, that's exactly what they're doing, because all of the activities come back to an objective that's created through the mission.
The relationships that come from that, whether it be with students with their own teachers, students with scientists, and teachers with teachers, there are a lot of relationships that can happen as a result of being a part of Jason Learning.
Things can become somewhat routine, particularly if you're teaching the same subject each year, if you're teaching the same grade level. And it's always important, I think, to have experiences as you go through your career that reignite you and reignite your passion for what you're doing. And I think, again, our teachers having the opportunity to be part of the expeditions really help that reignite. And when that happens with one person, it kind of moves through the whole system, and it affects everyone within our team and within our family. And again, being part of the Jason Project gave our staff that opportunity.
Well, Jason and Chevron would like to make it available for every age to use. I think appropriately it fits very nicely into the middle school curriculum. However, with some of the new pieces that are coming out. We're seeing that we can bring 5th grade in, and I've also had several teachers in the district at the high school level, especially with our aquatics and environmental pieces, that have been training and utilizing it with the high school students. So it has the potential, depending upon how the teacher uses it, to service, I think, 5th through 12th grade very nicely.
Even though this is my 3rd year using it, the students' reactions whenever they feel like they're part of it, when they feel like they're Argonauts. A lot of times middle schoolers think that they're a little bit too cool for school. You know, they don't want to act like they enjoy school or science. They don't want to be nerdy. But in those mission videos, somehow, like the real life experience that's in it, they just really take to, and they become Argonauts whenever they watch those videos. So it's very exciting to see them get so, even every time they do it.
Science teacher, a technology teacher, an engineering teacher, and a mathematics teacher can work together to teach or help our students learn. And so the collaborative piece is very important. And I believe that through this curriculum, as we get more and more teachers involved with the use of it, that we would see other opportunities or greater opportunities to be collaborative.
I think that if we can get our kids talking about these things throughout multiple classes and really connecting language arts to science and connecting math to science and connecting science to all the other subjects, gets these kids thinking beyond knowledge and understanding to really generalizations and concepts and evaluating their own learning versus just taking what they're given. As a teacher, it's not that your job is easier, it's that your job is better when you're using JSON. You get to go in and you get to see these kids fired up about learning. And if my kids leave that day excited about what they learned, my job has been done, because my job is not about, you know, what happens in April with testing. My job is about those kids leaving me and wanting to pursue a career in something they're passionate about. And if that's science, that's pretty awesome.
I think just trying one thing, you're going to see how excited these students get about JSON and how willing to work for it they are, how motivated they are to do it, because it's a lot of the things work directly with what we're supposed to be teaching, and it might be a little scary because it's a little different at first. It's not the stations, or it's not the whatever you're used to, the active board presentation. So it's a little out of your comfort zone at first, but I think as soon as you implement that first thing, you're going to see how excited your kids get, just like mine do, and I think that's going to totally change your mind about this curriculum.
You're never going to know unless you try it. And if you try it, you're not going to look back. And so, you know, give it a trial run. Try one lesson on the JSON project. Try going through one mission with your kids. And if you don't see what I saw, then okay. But I'm telling you, your kids are going to be engaged. Your kids are going to be excited to learn. And overall, you're going to feel empowered to teach again, because it makes you so excited to see your kids learning.
Why not? I feel like that the JSON Learning online curriculum, or the curriculum period, is a great opportunity, is a great foundation for teachers to build good lessons for students to learn.
If you think your students aren't ready, you're wrong. They are ready. You just have to let them fly, you know? Push them out of the nest a little bit.
I know it takes a huge commitment from the partner side, from foundation side, and then from our staff side. But it gives kids opportunities they would never have. And I think that's why it's so important in Spring Branch and in public education in general to reach out to as many partners as possible, and particularly quality partners like we have with the JSON project.
I'm Ro Lucan. I'm a District Instructional Specialist for Spring Branch ISD, and I'm the JSON Project Grant Lead. Contact me today to see how you can become a part of JSON Learning.